right, listen to this.
If I said my heart was beating loud, if we could escape the crowd somehow, if I said I want your body now,
Does sound like a door slamming.
hold it against me.
Her 7th studio album, called Femme Fatale, is making its debut on top of this week's Billboard 200 chart.
Oh, God.
So there you go. She's got some career.
Tsunami.
An administrator and teacher at Paramus Catholic High School will be arraigned today on charges that he had inappropriate sexual contact with 4 female students.
Topless.
Would you be friends with him? Wearing
Yes.
shackles and an orange jumpsuit, Vice President of Operations,
Of course I wouldn't.
32-year-old Arthur Sopel, and a 24-year-old teacher, Michael Somolkowski, pleaded not guilty yesterday to the sex charges. The Archdiocese of Newark spokesperson Jim Goodness says that the arrests are unfortunate and that the church always works hard to ensure the safety of students. 1-1.
There are regular established procedures that have been in place for years, and they are good and sound procedures. You know, we're talking about background checks, we're talking about awareness training and things along those lines.
3 of the students say the alleged crimes took place while they were on a field trip in Germany and Belgium.
All at once, huh? Not over a time.
No, he just decided, hey, we're in Europe, let's go for it.
You know, in the United States, I can't do this, but in Europe, I can sexually molest you guys.
Both men were chaperones on that 10-day trip that was
Hey,
a nightmare for some of the kids.
Hey, Kat, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. I just have a question for you. Thank you so much for taking my call. But this week, whenever you got mad at Steve Langford and Richard for their inappropriate request of George, I just made me wonder how often you get those kind of requests in your personal life, and like for airtime or financial things, and how do you handle that when that happens?
I don't handle it well. Most people in my life use me. Do you understand?
Yeah, I've heard you talk about that
Yes,
before.
most people use me. Very few don't. There's a couple of people in my life who don't, but most people are looking for ways to use me.
Do you think that's why
And it saddens me.
you're so skeptical of people?
Of course, because they're users.
Right.
They do it to you all the time. They take advantage of you and enhance themselves.
I can't imagine. Does one instance stick out as like the worst, thing that you've been asked, maybe by like a close friend?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Howard.
I asked him for his sperm. He wouldn't give it.
See? another. Well, by the way, I was complimented by that. That's a very loving thing. It means out of all the men in America, you'd want my sperm to make your child. And I think that's beautiful.
Well, now you see it as a compliment, but you turned me down cold.
I turned you down, I still would, but I still see it as a compliment. I'm not looking for additional children.
It wouldn't be your child.
I got 3 great kids.
It wouldn't be your child.
Yes, it would. You're going to come to me at some point. And that kid's going to come to me one day. Hey, you fuck. Why don't you ever visit me? Because Robin said I didn't have to. Oh, because you listen to everything Robin says? You cock-sucking fuck.
What would you have done?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fix her. You want to know what I'm going to do with her? I'm going to fix her. I'm going to secretly give you JD sperm. He's going to come in the room, and your kid's going to go like this. Hey, mommy.
Like, I don't think you're Howard's baby.
No.
Hey, Robert,
I like that.
JD, where's Junior?
I like that Jennifer Aniston movie where the guy slips his sperm.
The sperm.
I love that movie.
I did too.
I think that was a good movie.
You know what? I generally
and Jason Bateman's good.
Stay away from Jennifer Aniston movies.
I don't.
But what have you seen?
I've seen all her movies. I've seen every one of them.
Not in the theater.
Oh, at home I watch them.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I've seen them.
I stay away from them in the theater, but I have enjoyed a couple of them.
Well,
the last couple.
I'm shooting a movie. I'm shooting a movie where Robin decides she wants a baby. She asks me for sperm. I agree. I go in the bathroom as a goof with JD. I jerk JD off into a cup.
You jerk him off.
Well, that's why I want to do the movie. That's the only thing in it for me. I jerk him off, and you get impregnated with J.D. Sperm. The kid grows up, and you come to me.
He's a mushroom.
You said, I know I told you don't have to be involved, but your son is going horribly wrong. And I meet this kid. I go, hey, how you doing, son? You even named him Howard Jr. I go,
I wasn't here. I was on the internet, and these girls ripped me off. Hey, Mom, I went to Harvard today. I was delivering a pizza.
And you're so disgusted with your kid, you moved to Hawaii. And you don't even tell him where you are.
Run from him.
You see him like once a year, maybe.
Maybe. If, you know, it's convenient.
Mommy, go home. I miss you.
So you're going to be in the movie. You have a major role in it. Good for you. George, you're in it, too.
Oh, I am?
Yeah, you helped me jerk off J.D.
Oh, I would help milk him.
You would help
Hey,
me.
what the hell's he doing touching my cock?
No, George, that was all hypothetical. I didn't want Howard's sperm. I was just asking him if he...
In fact, George, if you don't mind, could you play the cup that collects the sperm?
Oh.
No. I would like to do the milking.
The milking, all right.
How was he
fair
hung,
enough.
by the way?
Why does the cup look like Captain Sulu?
By the way, how many people would pay to see that movie? I know I
Oh,
paid.
my goodness.
Why don't I shoot that?
Blockbuster.
I could shoot that. I could do it on a low budget. So far, it's so good, right? You would see that.
Yeah.
Well, before you get me, you'll have to talk to my agent, Don Bookwald.
All right, I'll talk to him. I talk to him every day.
It's no big deal.
By the way, his name's Buckwald.
I said,
And it drives
You
me
said
Buckwald, I
crazy
say
when I hear you
Bookwald.
say
You should not
Bookwald.
say Buckwald.
Bookwald. Bookwald.
You say Buckwald.
And I say Bookwald.
And I say Buckwald.
And I say Bookwald.
Buckwald.
Bookwald.
Buckwald.
Bookwald.
Let's call the whole thing off.
This is how we started the week.
You say 15%.
And I say 16.
16.
Oh.
You want to pay 16%?
Oh.
You want to say 5%.
I'm going in the wrong
Never mind.
direction.
It's fine.
You know,
Sometimes it's hard working with
You're
him.
some negotiator.
He went up. Robin, what else
This
is
is very
in the
difficult.
news? Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. There's an amazing story in the paper today about a guy who was on trial for drunk driving. He
Yes.
killed an aspiring lawyer, and he dodged even a single day in prison thanks to an unlikely ally, the victim's mother.
Is this guy friends with the president?
I don't know.
Okay.
Faye McCormick, a Georgia prosecutor who puts boozed up drivers behind bars, was bent on vengeance after her 28-year-old son was run down while crossing an East New York street in October of 2008. But the attorney's ex-husband convinced her that the defendant, Michael Ortiz, just 19 at the time of the fatal crash, deserved a shot at redemption instead of a jail cell. Mm-hmm. So she helped him work out a deal where he will not do any jail time.
King, you're on the air in New York City.
Hi. Hey, Howard.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Howard, you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me fix my phone.
Take your
Who
time.
is this?
King. That's King. You know King.
Sorry about that, Howard.
Just want to meet King. You don't think he's annoying, do you? All right, King. I see you fixed your phone really well. But go ahead. What can I do for you?
Howard, listen, I just want to congratulate you on having George Takei on there. George is incredible. I mean, he came out like a cannon this week. You know, last time he was on there, he was a little reserved. But, I mean, this guy acts like he's been there for like...
Well, he certainly gave me a propulsion bar called Ellis.
Right. You had the Ellis propulsion bar. The shot fired around the world, or something like that. All right, anyway, Robin, what else is in the news?
30 Seconds of Mars singer Jared Leto is one of the people remembering Kurt Cobain this week to mark the anniversary of his death.
Let's be honest. Are there 3 people who own a 30 Seconds to Mars album?
Well, because I knew you wouldn't be familiar with the music, I pulled some 1-8.
Like, when is he going to realize he had a much better life as an actor than he did as the lead singer of 30 Seconds to Mars?
He must have made a lot of money as an actor.
I guess so. He was on that one show with, what is it called?
My So-Called
My
Life.
So-Called Life. Then he got weird. The kid had a career. Why, at what point do you say 30 Seconds to Mars isn't working out and I got to get back to acting? I like that. Sounds pretty good. I'm shocked too.
He says in a posting, I'm so grateful for his contribution and inspiration. I'm not sure I'd be doing this if it weren't for him.
For who?
For Kurt Cobain.
Oh, okay. All right.
So he gave us all permission to create no matter what our skill set and reminded me that dreams are possible.
Ralph, go ahead. What are you doing back on here?
Hey, now. I just wanted to mention quickly that there's a new Geek Time this week, also as mentioned on David Letterman's show.
Yeah,
we heard it. We played it.
Pretty cool, right?
That's right.
I was freaking out. So, hey, I'm going to ask you, you do iChat, right?
Yes.
Like you guys were talking about it before. Do you use the backgrounds?
I don't. You know why? Because you need a white background behind you in order to flash up the background, or else you look like it's just kind of weird.
Yeah, but you could set like a white screen behind you. You could set something up first. And
I don't know if I'm going to do that. That seems kind of desperate. I'm going to get a white screen. Do you have a white screen that you put behind you when you iChat?
When you iChat, you have a screen you stand in front of?
I set up my white screen, I lock it in, and then I put my background in it.
Wow.
You are a geek.
I do like the Enterprise, and then I just sit there.
Oh, you're sitting on a spaceship?
Yeah. You know what? I was on iChat. And I tried, with John Hine, and I tried my background. But if you don't have a white wall or a white screen behind you, what it looks like your head just kind of pixelates and it looks weird. So,
you have, especially because you have a lot.
So then I said, I said I must be doing something wrong. So I type in, like, to go on the internet, how to make your iChat look cool, you know.
Right.
So they have a video. I go, oh, tune in. It says like a kid who's like 12 teaching you how to use your iChat. And I realized little kids do this. I'm 57.
What are you doing?
So then I said, let me look up another video. It was like another 9-year-old teaching you how to get cool things going on your iChat. And I went, oh, this is fucking crazy. Because I was actually contemplating. The kid says you got to put like a white screen or sheet behind you.
Right.
So then I actually said, I think I might go downstairs and try to find one. And I went,
no.
How do I explain this to Beth? I mean,
what are you doing with that sheet?
Yeah, and then, like, this kid, remember those old movie screens for Super 8 movies?
Yeah.
This kid had one all, like, he bought one and had it all hung up behind him so he could look like he's on the set of Star Trek or at a waterfall. And I'm sitting there going, am I really going to go that far? Am I really going to do that? Am I that fucked up? And you know what? I really want to do it.
Oh, my God.
You want to do it. It's just too much trouble.
Now you got to find one of those old screens on eBay or something.
What do you use, Ralph?
I'll bring them over next week. Just like I have a big piece of foam core that's kind of stuck in the back, and I just pull that out and use that.
Oh, God. You got to pull it out every time you want to do it?
Let's pretend I'm not saying this right now. Get me one of those.
Well, wait. You actually have a cool background because you got that Iron Man helmet. So you see that in the background with your iChat?
Yeah. But that's my actual home.
Yeah.
I want to be on the set of Star Trek. I want to be on a waterfall.
He wants to be in different locations.
It's cool because you could have like a waterfall behind you. You could have like the moon and the stars. You could be on other planets. But you got to kind of set it up.
Got to have that white background.
Or you just have like stars or just like weird stuff.
If you you got to do this. Google, like, how do I make my iChat look?
No. What you got to Google is iChat backgrounds.
Yeah.
And then you can
you'll get this video. And then you'll get this video of this kid teaching you how to get cool effects with your
Hey, here's what you do.
Yeah, he did, and he's in his room. I felt he was like ridiculous. I'm like, this little fucking kid knows a lot of stuff. Anyway, what else is in the news?
Well, that's what I say about ringtones and all that stuff. You're 100 years old. You shouldn't be personalizing your phone.
Oh, and I like get people's pictures and their contacts.
It's ridiculous.
I love it.
Shouldn't have that much time.
I'm like a 10-year-old. I don't have that much time.
You're always screaming about the time. That's what I'm saying. How can you personalize a phone?
Tsunami. What else?
The final picture of Christopher Nolan's Batman movie trilogy will shoot in Pittsburgh this summer.
Oh, my.
That's right. They have decided to pick Pittsburgh as the location.
That's right.
Don Keyser, who is the film office director of Pittsburgh, says Christopher Nolan chose the city for its great its great architecture and diversity of locations. 1, 2.
I would choose Hawaii if I was an actor. For all my films.
For Batman?
Yeah.
Gotham in Hawaii?
Batman goes to Hawaii.
But, come on.
Be great. Great film.
That would be fun. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm going to
He's
Hawaii.
in that mega hot outfit. He needs a cold town.
Put on a pair of shorts, no stockings.
Well, he could just have his face thing on, the mask, and the rest of his body would be...
Remember the old Batman TV show? That was the best. Like, Batman would be on a surfboard. He'd go down to Hawaii and just fucking hang out.
He did go on location.
Yeah, absolutely. What number?
1, 2.
1, 2. And this is who?
This is Don Keyser.
Oh, Keyser.
They came because of what Pittsburgh looks like. They came because of things that we didn't even have to do special. It's just what we look like every single day. It's what they fell in love with, and it's why they...
All right, good.
Keyser says Pittsburgh's reputation for supplementing film crews with experienced